Okay, we're on.
What's happening?
Not much. What's the date today? The 7th and the 9th?
That's
7th of
one.
September. Did I put
Moving along.
did I put the 1st of August on the last one, or I got a feeling I might have.
Couldn't tell you.
I can't remember writing September. Was last Wednesday?
The 31st.
Yeah, would have been good.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Still August. Better ride.
It's alright. Alright, so I'm Micksy. Who are you?
BizzyD.
BizzyD.
Let's roll with that.
Getting busy with it. So, what have you been playing on the PCs?
Well, a couple of things. Long story short, talking with the missus.
Rocket League?
Nah. It was a video game she used to play as a kid that she had on PC. I think it might have been one of those ones that came in the Nutri-Grain packets. Like, that's how we got into Age. Yeah, it wasn't that though. It was called, what was it? It's on Steam actually.
Empire Earth?
It's called Riding Star. It's Mary King's Riding Star.
What the fuck?
So,
As in King, as in like the
King.
regicide?
Mary King. Yes. If you dialed for regicide. So, yeah, I watched a clip of it first, and she found it to...
You there?
With it?
You there?
Alright, that was fun. I had a missed call.
Bow.
So,
It's probably a
anyway,
new job or something.
could be. Nude job.
New direction.
So she was going to buy it. I was like, let me just see if I can find, usually there's a free demo or a download of those games.
Demo.
Yeah. So sure enough, there is. So set up a guest account for her, put the game on, started playing it. What you do is you prepare your horse for like dressage and show jumping.
So you sit it down and you're like, alright, horse, this is how it's going to happen. You're going to open the door, there's going to be a lot of people there. That's all I
So yeah, you have it in this. Have it.
You there?
Then you do the jumping, and that's bloody.
What happened?
It's pretty challenging.
I lost you there for a minute.
Like, oh, you that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you do you dressage around the square, and then you show jumping. And yeah, it's pretty tricky, and you get disqualified pretty quickly. So that game got put in the bin pretty quickly. So
Is it first person or
third person, like a top-down view almost.
okay? Because there's a first person picture here, but I'm not sure if that's maybe it's the PlayStation version. Riding Star 3.
Yeah, I probably should have said that's what I did. Was got a PS emulator.
Naughty.
But yeah. But yeah, so
good.
that was
How many hours of that did you get?
I think you did half an hour. The other one I did for a while ago was the original Roller Coaster Tycoon,
Ah, yeah.
and that just turned sadistic and like dirty really fast.
Did you do
It
the
was essentially
What?
was either make the admission free,
Ah, yeah.
then ramp up the price, bring it back down, put him in a loop, give him no it wasn't Mr. Bones Wild Ride. But yeah, then she named all the rides dirty names.
Such
So
as
when you click on the person's comments and thoughts, it'll be like,
I love.
I had a
or something.
real nice, yeah, I had a real nice time riding your mama's ass. Like, I want to ride the giant dildo. That sort of.
That reminds
was
me
pretty
of
good.
Was it theme park?
I don't know.
On the Super Nintendo, where it was like you'd set up rides and that, and then food and beverage stands, and you'd be like,
Sounds similar.
free chips, free French fries, like super salty French fries, and then like $10 drinks. Or you'd be like, they had the coconut shy. Do you know what the coconut shy is? I'd never heard of it.
No.
Apparently, it's like they put a coconut balance a coconut on top of a stick, and you throw a baseball or cricket ball or something at them.
Yeah.
So it was supposed to be. I think it was like they were basically gluing the coconuts to the sticks, and then, but the prize was like $10,000 or something. So people were just like, you got to be in it to win it. Every spin's a win.
Shit. Yeah, jeez. So that got actually a fair chunk of runtime. So that was pretty good.
The roller coaster tycoon.
Yeah.
Is Mr. Bones' Roll? No, I'm thinking of a different one. Mr. Bones' Roll Wild Rides is a really long one, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's on Roller Coaster Tycoon, the original. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that's where it never ends. I'm pretty sure.
It goes for like 30 years or something.
Yeah.
I remember someone made one where it was the track stopped at the end of your property, and then like the momentum of the roller coaster carried people into the next door theme park.
Oh yeah.
And because the deaths happened on their property, it was like it
went against their rating or whatever.
Brought their rating right down, so you could like purchase them for $10.
That's smart.
So chunky. So what else? What else have you been playing this week?
Yeah, Battlefield beta.
Any good?
Yeah, pretty buggy. But yeah, no, it's been great. Pretty much playing it primarily as a scout, so just sniping.
Just sitting up in the hills doing nothing.
No, not quite. Get pretty active. But yeah, there's a couple of things in the kit that are useless. There's one that in the old, what was it, Bad Company 2, you could throw those little balls that showed up where the enemy was on the radar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they've got the same thing, but it shoots out of a gun. But
is that a flare gun?
I don't know. Yeah. So you've got two options with that flare gun. You've got one that like blinds people, like a permanent flashbang kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then you've got the radar one, but either there's no one there or it just doesn't work that well because I can't see anyone really show up.
They only show up on the map, don't they, rather than in third person or something?
Yeah, I looked down at like the little local radar.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it wasn't looking right, but yeah, long range kills. I was hoping it had, I can't remember if it had the distance of the kill as well, but that was always pretty sweet. But yeah.
Because it sets people on fire, doesn't it?
The flare does, yeah, for sure. They like run off screaming. And it's also something effective because that horse is really overpowered.
Yeah, you can just run into people.
Yeah, so with the flare gun, you can actually set them on fire using that. So that's an effective way there.
Delicious. Can you block with your gun? Like hold it up?
To stop the horse?
Yeah. I would have thought maybe if the guy came like charging at you with the sword, you could hold your gun up to like...
I doubt it.
Because that just seems fucking overpowered. Like I had people running straight at me and it was like, alright, I'll just unload my clip into you and they just ride straight through you.
Yeah, even trying to like be evasive, just you can't.
Yeah, as long as they get within a metre of you, the horse kills you or their sword kills you.
Yeah, that's it. And yeah, fair chunk of flying around. It's a bit worried at first, but it's pretty simple. Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Yeah, I think I got the plane once, and it was a crashed one that had like 2% health. and someone shot it as soon as I jumped in.
Yeah.
It blew up, and I'm like, "You fucking son of a bitch! Like, give me some flames or something." You might find this hard to believe, but I was actually quite upset about it and started yelling and screaming.
It would never happen.
Never. So I hear Pumblechook has deleted it.
Yeah, actually, yeah, he said he was going to wait.
Yeah,
until
said he couldn't be bothered with the bugs.
Yeah, I'm getting that way. I had last 2 days issues connecting to the servers.
Oh yeah, you've tried to play it today, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you actually get into it, or?
Yeah, I did. But then I think I dropped out maybe 5 minutes into it, so I just gave up.
Yeah.
I probably will give up now.
So apparently there's those icons that appear on the right hand side of your monitor? Little orange boxes. You probably never noticed them. I barely ever saw them. But apparently they're like sort of desync issues that you have if the servers... Because the servers run at different tick rates or something, they said.
Yeah.
Like, I think it might be for Battlefield 4. I'm not sure if it's implemented in 1 yet. But you know what the tick rate is, don't you?
Sure. But for those of us that don't know...
apparently the tick rate is the amount of times that the server checks where you are.
Okay.
And the more frequently it checks, I think they usually do like 30 or something, and people prefer it when it's 60, because then if you change direction, the server will realise that you've changed direction and show where you are to other people. Same with shooting and stuff like that. Like the higher the tick rate, the more accurate your shooting is, if you actually are accurate. But apparently there's something like there's servers with 120 tick rate, but if you're not running your game at 120 hertz or frames a second or whatever, you get this error up saying that you're not displaying what's actually happening on the screen, or what is actually happening on the server. And there's other things with like same with the monitors, and if your game runs a bit slow, it'll show another error. So I don't know if they're actually factual or not, because I was getting them all the time and I was like, what the fuck are these things? It doesn't actually have text, it just has a little icon. But apparently, it's like, it's either you're having a bad experience or you're jerking around on the map makes other people have a bad experience. So you're trying to stamp it out.
What's the release date? 21st?
21st of October, I think.
Yeah, because there is a game coming out just after that I'm very interested in. I've been hanging out for a while.
Star Destroyers 4?
They're up to number 6, actually.
Are they?
Yeah. I sunk many hours into that. Nah, Farming Simulator 17.
Shit.
Because I probably spent a chunk of time on Twitch watching the truck driving, was it Euro?
Yeah, there's a Yankee one too.
Oh yeah. And yeah, I've watched some of the farming ones, and I don't know. It looks interesting.
What about Warehouse and Logistics Simulator?
Does that really exist?
Yeah. Apparently, I think it's like trucks pull up at this warehouse and you gotta like get your forklift and go. They're like, we want 3 pallets of this and 4 pallets of that, and you gotta drive your forklift down the aisles and find it.
Holy shit. $10 on Steam.
Is it on there, is it?
Yeah.
Hours of fun to be had.
What's DLC? $3. Doesn't say what it is though.
Probably different warehouse configurations, I'd imagine.
Skins for your forklift.
Yeah, nitrous powered forklifts.
Jeez.
I'd imagine it'd be shit like if you take something off the top shelf and don't lower your forks before you take off, maybe it'll tip over or something like that. Maybe if you don't.
And you've got like a boss riding your ass like, hey Johnson, get that shit moved.
Well, this is my lot now.
Does it have like a smoko room?
Probably. You probably have to, like, you know, you've been working for 4 hours, go take a break. I don't want OH&S on me. Yeah, the work cover guys come up and shut everything down if you don't take a break.
I can't believe that's a game.
There's a bus simulator too,
That's
isn't
great.
there? Is it German?
Yeah.
I think it was German. But yeah, like you drive around and pick up passengers and drop them off and shit.
That almost sounds like Transport Tycoon.
Except not as entertaining. Not as good music.
Yeah. Roadhog and all that. All the classics.
Have you seen that Desert Bus? Is it Desert Bus Simulator or something like that?
No. What's that?
They do a marathon. I don't know if they do it every year or every 3 months or however long for charity. And it's like a 48-hour, I think it is, stream of this bus simulator, Desert Bus Simulator, where it's like you just, you know, those like the driving the Nullarbor, the 100-kilometer long straight road.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like the bus pulls to the left or the right constantly, so you just have to keep, like, every 3 seconds or whatever, you have to basically just tap the right hand key to keep it on the road. And it goes for like 2 days straight or some shit like that. And people play it and like rotate shifts. I'm playing this game for charity.
Oh, damn.
Fucking nuts.
Yeah, geez. I guess for charity it's all good. Have you thought about doing a long stream?
A long stream? Nah.
Or like for a purpose stream or something?
Nah. Maybe if I'd been streaming when Fallout 4 came out.
Yeah.
I might have done something like that. Something where I know that I'm going to play it and like enjoy it. Even games that I enjoy, I get 6 hours in and I'm just like, nah, that's enough.
Torture.
My ass starts getting sore from sitting down, and you know I want to get up and stretch.
Flex and a bend.
Yeah, like I don't know about you're a bit younger than me, so your knees probably don't get as sore from sitting.
Not yet, nah.
Mine gets sore, and my ankles too. Like unless I have my everything at a 90-degree angle while I'm gaming, it's like they start aching.
Yeah. No, I need to invest in the, what is it? The super recliner chair, or the $400 chair?
Oh, the DX Racers.
That's the one. That, I need to get a nice cushioned mouse pad for the wrist, because the current one's just pictures of Vadim being broke.
With the Monopoly money man on it.
Yeah.
Are they just wetsuit material ones?
Yeah, that's it.
What do they call that? Neoprene or something? I need to get a new keyboard.
But yeah. Mechanical, it's pretty good.
What's yours? The K70? The Corsair K70?
That's the one, and it's the red. What's that? On Ace Ventura. Is it the red or the blue? It's like the password.
I can't remember that one.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So it's I don't know if it's the cherry red or if cherry's part of the 4 colors. I can't remember. It's red, cherry, blue, green.
Cherry's a brand name.
Then yeah, it was cherry red. I got, because it's got that nice soft gaming feel with the clickety clack.
Do you have rubberized WASD keys?
Yeah. So they come in a pack,
and you can swap them out.
So it comes with a little plastic tool to change keys out. And yeah, the rubber ones come separate, so you got to put them in yourself. But essential because they're tilted as well.
Okay.
They're not just flat; they're actually tilted in, so you know by feel which one you're pressing.
Yeah, I noticed with Battlefield, I'm constantly going to put my finger on the S key instead of the W key.
Yep. And the other cool button it's got a disable Windows button on it, so no issues there. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a metal scroll wheel for volume.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I used to have a little, you could download from Microsoft a little registry key thing that you'd run it and it would disable the Windows key for you.
Yep.
But I tried to find one of them for Windows 10 and it doesn't.
Could you just search for the registry?
I tried. And people were like, oh, yeah, yep, go here, do this, put that in there, and like copy this code and put it in this box. And I'm like, yep, done it. And then I press it and it's like, nope. And then I'm wondering, like, did I just give these people access to my computer or something?
Maybe.
Because I come up
But
behind someone in Battlefield and I was like, you're gone now, and accidentally hit the Windows key. I was like, back to desktop.
You could always do what I used to do and just
Get the butter knife.
take the button out and throw it in the bin.
Yeah, I've got.
And you never have an
like
issue.
that.
Yeah,
I think I need
because
to
I think it had two Windows keys. It had one on the other side of the space bar, so
Yeah, I think they've all
no
got
issues.
One. Yeah, I need to get a new keyboard anyway. My keyboard was a $29 keyboard and mouse set.
Kmart, similar
Dick Smith.
setup.
Yeah, the left shift key basically says slut on it now because everything's been worn off except for like parts of the letters.
You slut. So yeah, I was looking at my task manager playing Battlefield, and it was probably using 6 gig
Of RAM.
of RAM. Yeah, and I've only got 8 on the PC, so
Yeah.
I will need to go to 16 definitely.
Do you have
No ifs, no
extra
buts.
slots, or are you going to have to swap out
Yeah.
your 8 for 16?
Well, I'd love to just start fresh and get a new motherboard, but then comes with that new CPU maybe, and then you're next thing you know you got a new computer. But yeah, definitely maybe a new motherboard because just it has issues, and yeah, would be a good idea.
Did you get the Wi-Fi card you were looking at?
Nah, I've just got the USB working, and I played Battlefield and there was no lag issues or anything, and it didn't drop out. So
Maybe Windows 10 fixed your issue with that.
I'm still on 7. So.
Well, there's your problem. Maybe it was
But
your keyboard was interfering with it.
Do you run Windows 10?
Yeah, I got Windows 10.
Do you have Cortana up and running?
I think I disabled all that shit. I have no need for any of that sort of stuff. Like,
Yeah. You got the on-screen keyboard.
yeah, and it's shit. It is because I had a program, like a proper people had written an on-screen keyboard, and it learned if you typed a weird word, it gave the option of saving it.
Okay.
So like place names and people's names and slang and all that sort of stuff you could add in there.
Yeah.
It would suggest it. Although it had the issue of it would just go through alphabetically, like so if you type A instead of being like an or and or apple or about or whatever, it will be like archaeology and all these like scientific words that I've never heard of. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, who would ever use this in their sentence? You had to basically write the whole word out before it would start suggesting accurate words.
Could you tab through it, or you have to do the next letter?
It displayed 6 across the top of the keyboard.
Yeah.
So you just keep typing until something come up. But once you once you clicked on a word, it'd start suggesting that sort of thing from then on.
Yeah.
But yeah, to start with, it was just like, all these chemical compounds and stuff that you're just like, what the? Who would? That's bizarre. But that didn't work in Windows 10, so I've got the standard one, and it does does this thing like you'll have a Firefox window open, and you'll open the on-screen keyboard. As soon as you move the mouse over the on-screen keyboard, it minimises the the Firefox window, or whatever window is active at the time, it minimises it, and you're like, why? Why is this a thing? And you go on you go on Google and go to the Microsoft forums, and people are like, oh, when I move the mouse on the on-screen keyboard, it minimises whatever I was typing in, and people are like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. That's never happened to me, and that's like 10% of people get it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm one of them.
Yeah, okay.
Of course. Fucking pricks.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, it's not fun.
So you got Battlefield pre-ordered yet?
Not yet.
You gonna pre-order it, or are you just gonna order it on the day?
I don't know. I have a few other priorities I need to get sorted before purchasing and sinking my life away into that.
That sex change you've been waiting for?
That's it. Now my next security course, I need to get that done before the end of the year.
What a nerd.
So,
is that need or you want to?
Well, a bit of both. With the certificate comes the pay rise, comes the more responsibility that I enjoy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and I've been studying it for 4 or 5 months, very slowly. So I need to ramp it up a bit, and plus, play cricket during the summer. So,
Yeah.
time will be taken up because there's nothing I'd love more than what we used to do on Battlefield 3 and fucking without a
8
swear,
hour
sure, why not?
sessions,
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday, 8 hours each day.
and a bit Friday night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good. I enjoyed that, but yeah, can't probably do that now.
Now you got family to think about.
Families like girlfriend and the veggie garden.
And the dog.
That's about it. Nah, no dog. But yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll probably buy the full pack. The
Ultimate.
Yeah. But yeah, not the pre-order. I'm assuming you can buy the full pack after it's out. Would make sense.
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
So,
I mean,
yeah.
you could probably just get the base version, and then when they release the first expansion, buy the lightly seasoned pass.
Lightly seasoned?
Because I mean, the rest of it just seems like cosmetic shit that no one cares about.
Yeah, okay.
Like that. What is it?
I just hope they don't
Hellfish.
pump out frying hellfish. Can you go 5 seconds without embarrassing yourself? How long was that? I hope they don't pump out the map packs very regularly. Because I found with Battlefield 3, everyone jumped on the new map, and then you'd find a map you love, and then the new map pack comes out, and then all of a sudden no one's on your map anymore, and that sucked.
I think they've got the release date of the first one.
Yep.
Which is the French? Is it the French and the Russians or something?
Okay.
Because it's
Are they doing?
They shall not pass or something. I think it's called.
Is it meant to be like the Western Front, or? I'm sure
I'm assuming it's going to be trench warfare.
Yeah.
Is it Verdun?
Oh, there was a few in France that were like Fromelles and.
I think Verdun's the one that's associated with that phrase. Someone said it at the battle or something.
Yeah, okay. You got the Battle of Somme and others. Did I read or hear they're doing Gallipoli?
I would find that hard to believe.
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure Gallipoli's like small fry.
Sacred.
Small fry in the scheme of like, the Americans have won like 8 of their battles, and the French have won 2 or 3 of their battles, and the Russians have won a couple of theirs, and the Poms have won a couple of theirs, and then it'd be like.
Because I mean, it was the one that Turks did win. You don't want to go with that. I don't know. Yeah, will there be outrage like it's sacred, but Anzac
probably
can't shit on the Anzacs.
Well, there's outrage galore about that game anyway. Like, glorifying war and
Yeah.
trivializing
Yeah.
war and like fucking which one do you want? Is it glorifying or is it trivializing it?
Yeah.
And then you get like someone kills someone and it's like, oh, he played fucking this game which is all about killing people, and it's like, fuck off.
Yeah. People kill people and all that. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
With guns.
That's it. So,
Yeah. AJ's still... AJ? You mean Pumplechook?
RJ.
Pumplechook's still pissed off that they didn't use the Bible and the... What was it? The Bible and the holy water instead of the adrenaline for the revives for the medics.
Actually, there was something you guys mentioned the last week about dog tags. I remember from watching movies. Maybe it was something else that they had in their front pocket. Maybe it was their letter home to their family that they always show it in movies and shows, taking a piece of paper out of their left pocket on the front.
I think some of them it was like insurance policy.
That's right as well, yeah.
I'm not sure
if it was more identification or just that.
Yeah, because the dog tags were to like they'd jam them between their teeth.
Yeah,
and then like when they found the skeleton, or if it was left 20 years later, they'd be like, all right, there's his dog tag. I don't know how accurate that is. That's all I heard was like they'd stick it between your teeth and close your jaw, and then like
so it would stay there. Yeah.
But they had round ones or something back then, didn't they? In World War One.
Maybe
circular.
Similar to when I used to do that illegal thing with the coins on the train track, and then drill a hole and rock up primary school with this sick 50-cent piece necklace.
50 cent.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
I don't think I ever tried anything like that. I don't think I lived close enough to the train tracks to do stuff like that.
Yeah, we had it at the end of our street, so it was pretty easy.
Speaking of train tracks, how about that fucking Battlefield's friendly train or whatever it is?
Is that just if you're getting flogged, here's a train, have some fun until the end of the round?
It must be.
That's the only time I've seen it show up to try and balance it, but it's more just, you're going to lose, have some fun.
Yeah, you're losing. Maybe it's like a tiny bit of, here's a chance to even the score, maybe, if you like do everything right. I don't know. I don't know if there's a hard and fast rule about what makes it appear.
But yeah, I've only seen it when you're down quite a chunk.
Yeah, I don't know if you have to be like 20 down with 5 minutes to go or something. What do you think about the it being timer based now rather than ticket based?
Was it? Hang on, how did it used to work?
Used to be you get 1,000 tickets when you run out. That would be the end.
That's right.
And now
I don't mind it.
Now it seems to be timer based. I guess you can like schedule around it. Like, I've got 5 minutes to go. We can do a quick 5-minute server run or something, or a 20-minute server run.
It must have been a glitch because I saw a game go to like 26, 27 minutes the other day. It had to have been glitched.
Yeah, I don't know if they have. I'm assuming they're going to have like different variations on it. Like, instead of the old 1,000 ticket servers, it'll be the hour-long battle servers or something, maybe.
Possibly. But yeah,
it makes the like building crescendo of the music at the end like fit better.
Yeah, and I don't mind it in that you sort of know how long it's going to take.
Yeah, there's no
to get through a game regardless.
and there's no like because if you're down to the last couple of tickets, you're like, oh, I'm getting destroyed here. I'm not gonna risk losing the last 2 tickets by spawning. Whereas now you'll just be like, we got 30 seconds. We're not going to get back 10.
Yeah, that's it.
And is it 1 ticket per minute per base or something that you get, or is it only if you own more than half of the bases that you get?
Couldn't tell you.
The bonuses.
Yeah, don't know how the countdown works.
Because the capturing does something to the tickets, doesn't it? It makes them go up faster, or
yeah, the more you have, the more quicker the other teams goes down or up.
Does it go down, or do they just go up?
They go.
Because it used to be
yours go up because
it used
the higher number wins in this one. Yeah,
because it used to be if you own more than half, then there's go down like 1 a second or something, wouldn't it?
Maybe. I don't know. So what are you going to do for the next month and a half? Back to H1Z1?
Fuck. It really does seem like a poor ass game in comparison now.
Yeah, it feels like a chore.
Yeah, I probably will. Like, if I get a couple of drinks into me on a Friday night or a Saturday night, I'll probably be like, well, Saturday night. I'll probably be like, fuck it, we'll jump on, or...
Yeah.
But, yeah, the excitement of it, and that waiting, the dying and then going into the lobby again and waiting for 5 minutes for the next round to start of King of the Kill.
Yeah. Already dread it.
Yeah, it just seems like... And, someone dies early and it's like, well, we now have to... Yeah, we the rest of us now have to die or leave the map or whatever because someone ran off and got killed. Or someone walked around the corner. Oh, I do it all the time too. I'm hopeless at sticking together.
Yeah.
It's good to actually have some like strategy in that too, like this capture point's being captured too much. There's too much heat around this one capture point, so let's go over to is it E that's over in the middle of nowhere? We'll go capture that for a bit.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the usual get in a plane, spawn, jump out of the plane, try and capture it. Yeah.
Have you played?
Yeah. Otherwise, yep. Go.
Have you played Rush on it?
Once, and it was very hard.
I think I went
12. I was talking to AJ about it, and that because it's only 12 people.
You mean Pumplechalk?
RJ's Pumples. Every life or every person on there really matters. You can't just go in, get killed, come back, get killed. You got to stick around, kind of thing, to make it effective. I found. So yeah, have you played it?
I went to play it once. I don't think I could get into the one Australian Conquest server.
Yeah.
And the other ones either had 0 or 2 people in it. I was like, fuck that. So I went, I'll try Rush. I couldn't see the Rush icon. The Conquest one's the big left-hand tile, I guess you'd call it, that says, join a Conquest game now. I couldn't see that, so I went to the server browser and it was, they were all empty. All had 0 players in them. I'm like, I don't know if they took the Rush servers down or something.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. But I do enjoy that game mode quite a chunk.
Yeah, I hardly ever play it. I don't know why.
Prefer the larger map, free range kind of.
Yeah, maybe
I
feel like I have to be the one to actually do the capturing instead of supporting the person doing the capturing, and so
doing it all.
So what do you? Because the in Battlefield 3, it was you had to sit next to the computer thing and the bomb, whatever, and arm it.
Same thing here.
It's like wires and the clock instead of something.
Yeah, pretty much. It almost looks like or maybe not like a bank vault, but it's very similar. Yeah. And it's just arm the charge or set the charge. But the writing is very hard to read. Like it says press R to set the charge, but I found it very hard to read. But yeah, otherwise.
So, what, you were pressing E instead of something? Or
I thought it might have been E because that's normally the get in, do another action button. Yeah. So I was like, ooh, what's that say? And it killed.
So does the map expand as you play along, or is it?
Never got past the first day. So, but yeah, I think I saw something about 5 progressions or something.
So it's a different map from the Sinai Desert, or if it is?
No, it is that. But
is it?
Sorry, yeah, it's different. Well, I don't know. It was in the first stage, and it was on the Conquest map where G and that spawn point was around all those columns that were broken. So it started back there. So I guess it is the same map.
So does it expand,
but a little bit more build up?
Does it expand as you go along, or does it is it open from the start? Because you just run straight off over to E and dick around over there.
In Rush, it's pretty limited on how wide you can go.
Do you just get the get back into the battlefield warning?
That's it. Yeah. Same with other versions of Rush. Like on that base jump one, in Battlefield 3, you couldn't sneak around the back of the hills and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like that time I drove that Jeep over the edge of the cliff.
Yeah.
And I was like, get back into the action. I'm like, I'm trying. I couldn't climb back up.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was fucking weird. I don't know if that was a glitch or if it was intended to be that way. Like that cliff is the point of no return. Once you go over it, you can't get back.
Yeah. But yeah, so Hizzy's Rocket League's in between, and all the other stuff that's going on. That'll be maybe back into Mary King's Writing Star.
Get the third one.
I don't know. Yeah.
It looks like It looks like the old. Do you remember the old Lynx golf games where they had the cardboard cutouts of people standing on the edge of the golf course?
Yeah.
It looks similar to that. Like there's people standing next to the track or whatever. Is it a track? Is that what they call the dressage area?
I don't know. The ring. You know, it's not a ring.
Yeah, this one looks like it's a cross-country thing. Like they're running in between hills. It's like the Grand National steeplechase kind of thing.
That's it.
So is there anything else you're looking forward to besides Battlefield?
In regard to video games?
Yeah, I can't think of anything. It's a bit of a dry spell for my tastes, I guess.
I don't know. Not really. I don't think of more. I'll probably just do more nostalgia sort of games. Had a fair chunk on Commandos. That was great.
I bought a pack of that and I never played it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're good. You just need to make sure your save button works. It's like, maybe I'll put my guy out here.
He gets mown down.
Yeah. Or gets spotted and
Yeah,
there was one classic map on the first game. I think it was like the second level. Spoiler alert, right?
For
four guys.
That 2001 game.
In case you haven't seen it. The end goal is to blow up a dam. So you have 4 guys.
Damn.
Start off at the top of the map. And you've got the one guy that can do the scuba and deploy a boat. You've got the one guy that can dig himself into the ice and hide and stuff. Essentially, you got to row around this wall, sneak into a camp, steal a uniform, and then go on the other side of the lake and break into like a place that has electric wires, but you got to shut down the electric fence, cut through it, and eventually figure out a way to blow up the dam. And yeah, it's like hours of gameplay for this one level.
And then Hitler appears in a mech suit.
Sure, but yeah, those games are great every now and then. I think it's the sort of thing I'd want on like a long flight.
Ah, yeah. Something that you can just lose yourself in for a couple of hours.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I need to play. I need to play The Witcher 3. I've never played any of them, but I got The Witcher. I think I got The Witcher and The Witcher 2 for like $5 each, a couple of years back. Yeah. And then when I bought my graphics card last year, I got a coupon for the free download.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And yeah, apparently
that's what I got for fucking Watch Dogs.
That was a fucking waste of time. Yeah, apparently it's like one of the best games of the year / decade / forever.
Yeah, yeah.
So
interesting.
But I don't know if that's just one of those. You know how people like dressing up as characters and that, and these characters look
Cosplay.
good. Yeah, I don't know if it's one of those because people sometimes like games because of reasons other than they're good to play, because they look good or they have it's like the Matrix kind of thing. Like some people like it because they love the sci-fi, and then some people love it because they love the fucking black leather trench coats.
Neo.
Pretty much. So I'm just a bit worried that it's going to be one of those like overblown how good it is because they because there's some raunchy bits in it apparently.
Do you have to have played the first 2 to get into 3?
Don't think so. I think it helps to understand the lore and that, but
because I'll admit on the weekend I did that for Star Wars.
As in, you watched it?
I watched a 15-minute summary on 1 to 6, and then watched 7, because I don't know if I've seen them all. So it was like, here's a summary, get me up to speed, and then watch the new one.
You missed out on all the Jar Jar Binks, though.
I guess I did. Isn't there a whole planet of them?
Or is I think they live under the sea. Or something like that. Under the sea.
There'll be... No temptations, just friendly crustaceans. But
so did you enjoy the new one, or?
I did. I gave it probably 9 spuds out of 10.
You showed 4 hands.
It was very true to the original 3. I found.
Well, it's pretty much a retelling of 1.
Is it?
Yeah, because the young person, orphan on a desert planet.
Don't know about the
finds out about the fight that's going on and joins up and
I guess
learns they have all these powers and takes on some planet destroying super weapon.
Is there a backstory to who she is that will be revealed? I guess.
Well, see, I always thought it was going to be Luke's daughter.
Yeah.
Because, Darth Emo was fucking Han and Leia's fucking son.
Darth Emo.
God, he looks like a fucking piece of shit. He's fairly cool and intimidating and that when he's got his helmet on and shit, but then he takes it off and it's like, what the fuck is this?
I was expecting to bust out the tea and scones. Sort of British.
Yeah. That's like fucking Pee Wee Herman under there or something.
But
I expected him to be at least scarred or something.
Emotionally scarred, yes.
Yeah, scars are on the inside, man.
But yeah, so for her, I mean, I don't know who Luke was banging, if it is his daughter.
I think in the expanded universe novels, there's some smuggler. I think it's basically like they have 5 character types and they just keep replacing them. Like just change the sex or the race or the the what do you call that species.
Yeah.
So they're just like,
Okay.
this is a green chick and she's a smuggler and she's I don't know. She's a Empire person. It's like, okay, so that's totally different from Han Solo, who's a male human smuggler who works for the rebellion.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. So is there a movie this year?
Yeah, Rogue One.
Is that? So that's not a follow. That's not episode 8 or whatever.
That's because they're doing. It's called Rogue One, a Star Wars story or some shit like that.
Okay.
And a Star Wars story, quote unquote, is like things that are set in the same universe, but aren't part of that
Story.
grand narrative.
Are those characters involved, or maybe one is?
So apparently it's, how in is it the second one they get the plans? No, the first one they get the plans to the Death Star, and they're like, all right, we need to go shoot the missile down the tube. And apparently this one's like, it's either before episode 4, before episode 4, which is the first one. I always get so confused with these.
Yeah.
Or after episode 4.
Okay.
It's one side or the other, because they have another Death Star in the second movie. So it's the when they go to the meeting and like, here's some plans that we got of this Death Star. Here's how we're going to destroy it. Apparently, this movie is here's how they got the plans. So it's like spies.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah.
But from what
they're gonna milk Earth.
Oh yeah, there's like so many things they could write, and that's just like
It's gonna be the new
obvious.
comic, like the new comic book.
Well, there's a young Han Solo one coming up.
Alright. Wow.
But apparently they were gonna make it like super gritty. Like it was gonna be like a war story, basically set in the Star Wars universe. So people getting their arms shot off. It's gonna be like Saving Private Ryan kind of thing, but in Star Wars. And then the rumor is they did a screening and people were like, it's not very Star Warsy. Like, where's Jar Jar Binks and shit? So then they went back and like, one of the higher ups was like, you know what, we could make a ton more money if we made it more family friendly instead of this gritty movie.
Okay.
So they did a whole heap of reshoots, because apparently if you look at the trailers, there's 2 trailers out so far. And what's his name? What's the black guy with the lazy eye? I keep wanting to say Floyd Mayweather, but it's not Lawrence Fishburne.
Jackson? No.
Nah.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Anyway, apparently he was in the first one and he was all like done up.
So I was old.
Shaven head or something like that. And then they showed the new one and he's all looks like he's been out like he's a sniper, been out in the woods for 6 months trying to track someone down to take him out.
Interesting.
So like this character has completely changed they've basically grown dreadlocks. So unless there's some sort of like, that was a flashback to an earlier time when he had long hair, or they've just scrapped that entire storyline.
Oh, Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker, that's the one.
That's the one.
Floyd Mayweather, God.
Close enough.
I knew the surname had a W in it somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're doing a new Battlefield too, aren't they? Oh, Battlefront, sorry.
Never played it.
Yeah.
Didn't play Knights of the Old Republic. Never played any of that stuff.
I played...
As you can tell by my 15-minute summary of the movies.
I think I played Jedi Academy, which was set after the entire main trilogy, original trilogy. So Luke Skywalker was like, all right, let's get the Jedi Knights cracking again.
Yeah, that was good.
It was like, you and some other kid were like, oh, we're going to go learn all about it. And one of yous was like, oh, I can't wait to learn how to like help people. And the other one was like, I can't wait till I can like tell these bullies to go fuck themselves. And it's like, oh, that kid's going to turn to the dark side, obviously. Anyway, I suppose we should look at wrapping it up.
And also ending the podcast.
Yeah, some of us are going to go take a dump.
Well, you are number one in the number two business.
I am. My business is your business.
Well, I'll be tuning in for the next one. But
Will there be
been good.
Will there be a next one?
I think there will be for whoever the next guest is.
Can be you again. I don't care. There'll probably be an outcry.
Be back on.
There'll be an outcry on the YouTube comment section of one person, i.e. Pumplechook, saying, "Get Pumplechook back on."
Yeah.
So what's
ban comments on that video.
What's on for the weekend coming?
Gaming
wise.
I have a birthday on Sunday.
Ooh.
Turn the big 3-0.
You're going to play some games there?
No. What?
So.
No. Heading back to see the family. Got a wedding on. Have a birthday.
Sounds exciting.
And the weekend after that, have a big party, which yours truly, you're invited. Pumplechook's invited. So that'll be a good time. So that's the next 2 weekends pretty much covered.
Could be at least 50% of those people turning up. You never know.
Yes, that's it. What do you got on this weekend?
This weekend, I've got the footy finals on, so I'll be...
That's right. Friday night is the Mighty
Moggies versus the Wees and the Poos.
At the G?
Yeah, and then...
If Geelong lose, do they get the next final in Geelong? Or straight up G?
It'll be in Victoria.
Okay.
But
undecided where.
It'll be the winner of Bulldogs and Eagles.
Yeah.
Which will probably be the Eagles. So, I mean, they'll have to come across here.
But they don't know if that's at the G.
It'll be at the G. I'm sure.
Oh, so Geelong just straight up no home final.
Yeah, like we've got reduced capacity because of reconstruction. I think it's 25. Yep. Basically, the AFL said, no, you can't have a home final. Like, your ground's too small. And then they basically said to GWS and the Suns that, like, oh, yeah, if you get a home final, if you earn a home final, you get a home final. Like, there's no questions asked about that. And it's like, what?
Yeah, that's right.
Where was that option for us? I can understand why they do it. Like, I understand the business of, do you want to sell... Because I think the Hawks-Cats game on the weekend's scheduled for... The MCG says 85, at least.
But yeah, they'll go above that.
But there's rain coming or something. The Rains are here.
Actually, yeah, Friday night. Yeah, they'll go close.
Yeah, and people getting from Geelong to the
city.
The MCG is a hassle, apparently. You got to get on the bus at 5 or something to get there.
Yeah.
Which means if you finish at 5, it's like, can I get off work early?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, have fun with the foosball.
I will, and I'll probably be playing some Fallout and maybe some Battlefields. If it's if it still keeps going, because I haven't played with Lashnoodler yet.
I've had one half a game.
Yeah.
And all I did was shoot him in the back. So
with him trying to use the in-game chat.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Pretty awkward.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I hope it keeps going because I'd like to play a bit more with him because I don't know if he's like that keen on it. So I'll kind of want to get Get him keened up on it.
Talk him through it. And that, yeah.
Cool. All right.
All right, I'll end it there.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to end it right